That was so good. Ooh. I loved it. I looked better in that photo than in person.
That's the best I've ever seen any of us look. I'm just saying.
Well, thanks everybody for being here. Welcome to Yes or No Readings. And we are here with Hershe, the Shadow Reader. Hello, Hershe. We have
Hello, everyone.
From Tarot Your Way.
Hi, all.
And our special guest, Ramón from Moon Scarab. Thank you.
Thank you for having me.
Yes, very much. And I'm Tarot Stash. Hello, everybody. Today, we are doing yes or no readings for you. And these are for entertainment purposes only. Do not make decisions based upon what we say. Seek professional assistance.
Really?
Definitely. You gotta do that. So, and so, again, remember, yes or no questions. Really no third party, no finances, no medical. So do pay attention to that. We will do as many questions as we can. But first, I do want to say hello to all of the best chatters, the work lurkers, the best lurkers, and the future lurkers. Hello. So let's go around and find out what everybody's got coming up. Hershe, we're going to start with you. Hershe, the Shadow Reader. What do you have coming up on your channel?
Oh, me. I'm first. Okay. I have a couple of privates today. I'm taking the week. And then class on Sunday and meta messages on Monday. Keep it right on rolling.
Excellent. Ramón, what do you have coming up on your channel?
So tonight, I have a new show that I started last week called In Orbit With, and it's interviews and conversation about life and divination with different people from the community. And tonight I'm going to have Scott from Scott's Sun Scorpio Tarot. It's going to be very interesting. I'm looking forward to it. On Tuesday, I have a new show starting called Oraculum, and it's a show on live reading using multiple divination tools at the same time. And I'm going to be using 5 divination tools. I'm going to be using tarot, numerology, Elder Futhark runes, geomantic sticks, and dominoes. So it's going to be very interesting. Yeah, I love combining divination tools. So I'm going to be using 5 at the same time for each reading.
I love that.
And thank you. Yeah, and then some other shows that I've been guests of. So it's pretty busy.
Perfect. Thomas, Tarot Your Way, what do you have coming up?
Sunday, I have interactive tarot journaling, and we're starting a new suit from the 8th through the 10th. So come join us Sunday noon Central. And our Wi-Fi booster was working until we went live, and Hershe's guide stepped in, and so you can see she's warm.
Well, that's always what happens to Hershe when, we go live. Or at least when I thought it was just me, Hershe, making you hot. Anyhow, that's cool, Thomas. And so
It is. I can't lie. I can't hide it anymore. It's true, y'all. It's Gerald. I'm hot.
There you go. There you go. I have later today. I'm on with the Cool Crone Oracle, and on Monday at 2 p.m. Eastern is Long Stash. We are doing Letha, or the Summer Solstice readings, with Richie Longman Tarot, and Purple Elephant Deb H is joining us for that. And then on Monday evening, we're doing caffeinated and unfiltered readings. Sunday on the 16th, Colleen, the Cool Crone, is hosting the Real Psychics of YouTube, which that's a fun show. And then I've got a whole bunch of other shows. So do me the favor, everybody, and verify that you are subscribed to all of our channels. All of the links are below in the description, and just verify that you are linked up with us. So Merita is here. Hello. And we need to watch this one, moderators. Tara Your Way is here. Linda De Gonzalez is here. Hello, Linda. Beth Aspasia Rising is here.
Hello, Beth.
Beth, were your ears burning? We were just talking about MJ. So, and Barbara Ruth is here. Hi, Barbara. Jane the Seeker. Hello. Paula Roveda, I have your question. And Arlene Forney is here. Viviani is here. Annie is here. Annie Hamlet. And Hypnicity. Annie Hamlet, I have your question. Jane, I have your question. Bella
Maldonado. Hi, Bella.
Okay, thank you. And Ms. Tarot D is here. So,
of course.
Yes, of course. You know, sort of like a stalker kind of thing, right, Ms. Tarot D? Because you had Ms. Tarot D on, didn't you?
Yes. She was on my first show of In Orbit with. It was amazing.
Yeah.
I love Miss Tarot D.
Yes, I love me some Miss Tarot D too. Lottie B is here. Hello. And next week, Ramon will be doing divination with Jax and Pickup Sticks.
And Pickup Sticks. I'm sure over here still going dominoes.
You could use everything for divination.
Yes, you can. That is exactly right. Rossi is here. Hello, Rossi.
Well, I've got a set of ivories. I'm like, There
you go. Mods Moon Scarab is here, so be careful with that one.
Troublemaker.
There you go. Medium Betsy Palmer is here, and Betsy is work lurking. And if you missed it, Tuesday, Betsy, Hershe, and Hexa, April, were on with a great show with me talking about worthiness. And then next month, we actually have a really good show to follow up with that. So like and subscribe to that as well. Arlene, got you. Quilt Tessa is here. Hello. I always love somebody whose name has quilt in it.
Quilt Tessa. Love it.
Yes.
Love that name.
Yes. Plucky is here. Hello. No, they were not. Just my potatoes. Okay. There you go. All right. And Diana, got you. Yes, Ramon and Ms. Tarot D were May
singing.
Yes.
She was. I was just a little sidekick. She was the star of the show.
Yes. Now, I saw a little bit of that. You were not wearing a wig of any kind.
No, next time. I didn't have that type of props available.
Okay. I mean, I've got lots of wigs available. So
I have to get myself one.
Yeah.
And a fan, I guess, for Yep.
I mean, we're coming into the warm months, so this is a good thing.
Yep.
So, anyhow. Okay, so we're doing readings today. We're at 10 minutes in. We're going to start the readings that are for entertainment purposes only. We are doing them in pairs. So Thomas and I are going, and Hershe and Ramón will be a pair. And so I have Paula, Annie, Jane, Hypnicity, Arlene, Diana, and Aspie Third Eye. So now I'm not sure how to handle this one. Paula, will I be a widow this year? So I'm like going that. How do we frame that, people? Because that's a bit.
I can
Not
take it. I'll
necessarily.
take it.
Okay. And by the way, we are doing yes or no. Ramón, are you okay with that question, or do you want me to help answer that?
I'll take it.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean it's phrased unexpectedly, but why not?
Okay. So Paula, are you here? Please let us know you're here. And then Annie Hamlet is next, and Annie is with Thomas and I, and then Jane, and then Hypnicity. So, and
Hi,
whatever
Paula.
the two, are you ready? Go for it. Hershe, you going first?
The answer, the emphatic answer is there is no yes or no, Jan, to this, but they do want you to prepare. So the way I looked at it was, are you preparing for an ending, a final, a goodbye, a transition? And I got a yes. So you will need to start mentally and physically, I would say yes, preparing. But I did not, and they will not answer emphatically, because that is completely not any human being's call. But yes, they will tell me to let you know it is time to start preparing.
Yeah. So it's interesting because I got a similar answer. I'm using 3 divination tools, but for this question I pulled this one. It's called the Book of Answers, and I'm doing a little bit of bibliomancy. So this is where it landed on the page that says prepare for the unexpected. So it can be a possibility, but you always want to be prepared. You know, if you phrase that question and that is in your mind, you know it's a very strong possibility. The most important thing is that you're prepared mentally, spiritually, financially, possibly, for this. It will come to all of us sooner or later, but since it's right there on the forefront, what they're saying is prepare for it. Take it as a yes. Plan for the worst, but always be prepared. That's what I got for you.
Okay. Thank you, Paula. And Ms. Tarot D is heading out, apparently. So still a little high from today's treatment. So I might be...
Rest.
Rest, dude. Rest, dude. So, well, Tessa, I got your question. Thank you. So Thomas and I are doing Annie Hamlet, and then Ramón and Hershe have Jane the Seeker. So when you look at her question, she was smiling when she said that. So ES, I have your question. So, and by the way, if anybody wants, when I'm doing, a reading, and they want an Ask Your Gay BFF card, let me know. That'll be a supplemental card. So Thomas, we have Annie Hamlet. Will I be able to move in September?
So my sideways cards are going to be the reverse. So let's see. No, the time's not right. So the time is right. And then we got choose a new direction. So, and you're going the right direction. So those two just sort of directly cancel each other out. So the time is right. So if not in September, you'll find something that'll suit your needs.
Yeah. Annie, are you still here? because I got a yes. I actually got a yes for you. And part of it is this is a great chance to take advantage of your position. And so making sure that, when you move, you're not leaving any unfinished business that could follow you. And part of the when and how is in 2 to 3 months, you will be able to, as this says, conquer any mountain that presents itself. But I think it's one of these things that's also very important for you whilst you do this, that you remember that expect the best, because if you're grumpy about it, you will get more grumpy, if that makes sense to you. So thank you, Annie. Am I talking really fast, everybody? I'm like going, okay. So, all right. Well, tell me if I am. So we still have room for more questions if you would like. And so Jane the Seeker is up. And will my kids move out this summer, or will I have to get a lawyer? They are affecting my health. And please understand the giggle behind that. So
I'll start.
Understood.
So I pulled 3 different cards or 3 different tools. First one I got is no. That doesn't mean that I'm moving out this year, but this summer and the time frame that you're expecting is telling me a no. The second one that I got from the Book of Answers is that the situation is unclear. So maybe a confirmation that it might not be in the time frame that you're expecting, or if there has to be some legal action involved. But the third one that I pulled is also a no. And it said last minute changes, too late, behind schedule. So, yeah, so what it's telling me is that it's a strong no on all 3 of them. But there is some room for some change, because one of them, the situation is clear, and the other one, based on the current energies, it seems like a no, but there's possibility of change. That's what I got for you.
Okay.
Okay. So remember, there is a giggle going on inside of me. So the exact words I heard was not no, but hell no. You're going in the wrong direction. Not everybody has deep pockets. Not everybody has a well, right? But if you're going in the wrong direction, here's what I want to put in mind: tiny house, tree house, camper, RV, pull behind. I don't know. I'm not saying that you have 5 acres and a mule where you can allow that kind of space, but I do think that they're not going to be moving out right away, but there is going to be a compromise, like one of them sheds that you can turn into a tiny house or something. There is space to be found, but to say moving out is definitely absolutely going in the wrong direction. I say that with a huge smile in my heart.
And Jane says, "Thank you very much. I guess I need to get a lawyer," as she's, the smiley face. So that's
a tiny house would be cheaper.
Well, that's an interesting thing, a tiny house, and then allow them to live in it for a little bit, and then drive it off and drop it off somewhere. So, sorry. Here. Where is it? For entertainment purposes only. Anyhow, Jane and I are reading together on Tuesday. It's Tuesdays with Tarot Stash, exclusively on Jane the Secret Tarot. So, all right. Thomas, you and I have hypnicity. Will my husband's work injury claim get settled this year? And Nalani.
I'm sorry that he got injured. Let's see what we got. Absolutely not. And upside down, undoubtedly. it's feasible. So it's leaning towards the no. So it's going to drag on throughout the year.
Okay. And Nalani, I have a yes, but part of it is it's a yes if things line up well. So it's part of it is there's a few things that need to be lined up and that you could push a little bit. And part of what it is it, like in 4 or 5 months, you're going to have to need to reassess. So, and she said it's Boeing, so that could take a little bit longer. So, but sorry about that. So sorry, I'm distracted by chat. But you can make sure you've got a good lawyer and such. So, but so all right. All right, Arlene is up, and then Diana. Arlene, will I find a love connection this summer?
All right, Arlene.
Okay, well, I'm going to be splitting hairs here. So,
Go.
Go ahead, Hershe.
So I got 2 yeses and I got 2 nos, right? Why do I say that I'm splitting hairs? Because if you're looking right now or anytime, if you're looking, it's the wrong time. They are looking for you. So be still and let them find you. I don't know why that's what I'm hearing, but you need to go find a garden. You need to go sit down, read a book, go find you a coffee house somewhere, go find a damn good burrito. But you need to be still. Don't go in the wrong direction. And if you go looking for them, you will be going in the wrong direction. They are already en route to you, is what I'm being told. So be still, because something in your destiny is about to literally open the door for them, and they will find you.
Okay.
So I got something kind of similar. It says the first one that I got is choose a new direction. So possibly the way that you're approaching it, the time frame that you're setting to yourself is not the right one. You'll find a love connection, possibly, but this summer, I think that what you need to work on first is on your feeling stable emotionally and spiritually within yourself. So maybe the approach of finding within the time frame that you want is not the wisest one. Second card that I showed was a yes, but it says that you're being shown the way. Welcome with open arms. The way I take it is that the way that you're being shown is that the approach that you're taking is not the right one. All right. Focus on yourself. When you're healed emotionally, spiritually, you feel much more secure. It's definitely a yes, but change your approach on it. And the third one is act as though it's already real. It's already happening. Just change your approach and the way that you visualize yourself sharing with someone, but don't force it within a certain time frame. Just idealize what is it that you want with a person, but also with yourself. You know, uh, don't try to depend your happiness on another person. Just start it with yourself. That's what I got for you.
So thank you both. Arlene, I hope that helps. And Okay. And Paula, we did answer your question. It was the first question that we did. So you'll have to go back a bit to catch that. And all right, Diana Popa, you are up. Will Daniel come toward me with full commitment? So, and Diana also said, I would like to also know Daniel's feelings for me. Maybe that extra card could help in that direction. I'll see what I can do. So,
I've got die that have plus, minus, and blank. So I'm just gonna do a quick roll with those. It seems to be the positive. You got positive and 2 neutrals, blanks. So it looks like a full commitment could be coming for you.
Well, I got one of those questions or some of those answers that are, I got a possibly, I got a probably not, and I got an ask again, which are the kind of things that when it shows up like this, these are the ones where part of the challenge is things change and they fluctuate. So I'm also wondering if do you really understand what that means, that commitment? And have you talked to Daniel about it? I think that's a very appropriate thing to do. It's really up in the air. I don't know Daniel, but I know for you, it feels very much like you would like one. Indubitably, you would like that. Well, part of that is you need to make that known. And I'm going to pull a gay BF, ask your gay BFF card. Have you ever seen these, Ramon?
I have, yeah.
Okay.
Another of your shows.
Oh, okay. And don't worry, everybody. When we're done here, I'm going to get Ramon on for us to do a casual or something. So
looking forward to
it. Okay, Diana, I got, if you don't, I will. Yes. Which tells me if you don't talk to him about that, I will, because you got to make your intentions known. You just can't wonder. If you're not sure, the answer is no. So, all right. Got some more people coming in. And thank you, everybody, for being here. Please do the thing and go over and go like and subscribe to all of the guest channels because they're awesome. So, and okay, Diana said, thank you all a lot. You're welcome. And Cosmic Blue Avian is here. Okay. Aspie, Third Eye. I had an interview on Wednesday. Will I be offered the job? And that's for Hershe and Ramon. Who would like to go first?
I'll go first.
Great.
So the first answer that I got, it's a no. And the reason it says here is losing part of yourself, missing pieces, gone away. That doesn't mean that it's because you're not capable. Maybe it's not the right one for you. It's possible that maybe if you don't get it, maybe they didn't get the full picture or the full impression of who you are, what you're capable of. I know from personal experience interviewing people, a lot of people get nervous in interviews, and that blocks them from being able to show who they are, sell themselves with new employers with, their best capabilities, how they can develop themselves in a job. So that might be a possibility. Now, if that is the case, use it as an opportunity to do better interviews, to present and prepare yourself better on future ones. Second card that I got was let it go. Again, if the case is that you don't get that job, just don't relish on it. You know, don't get into this sense of of feeling guilty that you're not good enough, that you're never going to find the job that you want, because you will. But a lot of times it's a process. Through going through different interviews, you will refine your skills on being able to present yourself better. And the third one that I got is tell someone what it means to you. If this is a job that you feel you really, really want it and it affects you in a certain way, talk with someone. But also use that opportunity to be able to find out through, videos online or websites on how to do a better interview if this is the case that you do not get this job. That's what I got for you.
Okay.
Well, here I go, but here's what I can tell you. No. Mm-mm. You don't want this job. Okay? I don't know why you don't want this job, but I can tell you what I feel like they're guiding me to. Your faith and your person, you as a person, will be incredibly challenged and incredibly not happy, right? It's not even the right direction for you. Like, it feels like a desperation kind of thing. Like, oh my God, I got to have a job. I got to have a job. I got to have a job. And that is literally the worst emotion that is coming over me. It's almost like it's a panic kind of situation when you are overqualified and you just soar through it, and it is, you're perfect 10. That is not the job for you. There's no challenges to this. I don't know why, but you really need to think twice, honey. I'm sorry, but I got three emphatic no's. Emphatic. No question. This is not the place or the job. All money ain't good money. I'm sorry.
She had actually said that it was a bummer. The interview went great, and the new office is great. But I think I'll add to that. I think part of it is you may not get this job, but keep applying. Yeah, that's the important thing. So, and
I want to add something. I want to add something related to the yes and no answers that people are getting here through the questions. At least on my part, I believe that fate is not set. These readings that we're doing are based on the current energies of what's happening in the moment. What we're doing is taking the temperature of the situation, but a lot of things can change. What might be a no right now, possibly tomorrow could be a yes, because a lot of things are involved in this dynamic. It's our how we manifest, how we approach situations, other people's decisions. So at the moment, it could be a no, but it could be a yes. So don't take this as a crushing answer set in stone. This can change, and we, with our free will, our influence, our energy, and the way we manifest things, have a strong and powerful strength on changing the outcomes. Just keep that in mind.
I'm glad you said that, Ramon, because simply by asking the question, you shift the energy around what you're thinking.
Exactly, because you're not just accepting it. You want to inquire, and in fact, these answers that you get at the moment might be a compass on how to approach and change your mind setting on the situation.
Yep.
That definitely can have an outcome in the opposite direction or any direction that you want.
Absolutely. Yeah. Heather is here, Soul Alchemy with Indigo.
Hi, Heather.
J. Hello. Okay, so we have two questions, Quiltessa and ES. I need you to phrase your questions as a yes or no. So, because Quiltessa is what does the rest of the year look like for me?
Yes.
So
something within the frame of yes or no.
Yes.
Maybe like will it hold what I'm expecting, what I'm trying to manifest? Something like that.
Okay. Okay. And so if you can definitely, so if Quiltessa and ES rephrase your question as a yes or no, and Thomas, you and I are going to do Joyful Journey, and then after that, Star Midnight is going to Hershe and Ramón, because we do these out of order. So Joyful Journey, will I receive a car by August? So
No need to worry. Followed by reconsider reversed. And get more information. So it's just it's kind of lukewarm on this one. It's not a yes, it's not a no. It's more like maybe a better car will show up in a different time frame for you, or maybe just something else will show up. It's not definitive. It's murky.
okay. So Joyful, I am, and I do have to point this out just to tease Hershe. I am using my Onyx 8 Oracle, which is currently out of print, that Hershe wants.
He just has to rub it.
I do.
That doesn't mean you can't find it.
Every damn time.
That doesn't mean you can find it. Actually, no. I'm very good at finding stuff online.
The
so
hundreds
I'll be on a quest. I commit to a quest to help you find a Hershe. Okay.
There you go.
Score.
Yes, I will.
Okay, so Joyful Journey, I got If Only You Could. And here's the thing about that is like, are you looking at actually being able to get a car? Are you saving money? Are you doing the right things? Are you asking the right people? I think that's an important thing to consider. So you've got to do a whole bunch of stuff with that. And I am going to pick a second one because this is decide for yourself. This could be a yes, but you have to agree with what the job is and what you're willing to have for that. And oh, look at that. There's a bluebird.
You found it.
I think part of it is you have to work at it to make it happen, and you do have to get curious. I am a firm believer, Joyful Journey, Jen, is that tell people that you're looking for a car. Yeah, there you go. That's exactly what you should be doing. Saving, asking, and researching. Absolutely. So there you go. So thank you. Okay, so questions are closed because we've got lots of questions. And Miss Charlotte, I did get your question. And if I've missed anybody else, so Star Midnight, will Jamaya be close to me in the future? She just gave me a call. So go for it, Hershe. You're ready.
Star, do I know you? Because okay, so I personally requested this. My team went asshole crazy. They were like, "You need to do that one." I don't know, but I feel like I know you, and even if I don't know you, whatever energy is that I'm feeling, I'm getting like Hollywood vibes. Okay, so I don't know why I'm saying that, but I'm gonna say yes because I'm not knowing, but I don't even have to talk to anything. For some reason, I feel like all I can say is Hollywood is definitely going to reach out to you. There is time that must be found. Jemiah is a wonderful person, and sometimes we have to have space. And if there is a chance where some part of our souls know each other, I feel like from personal experience, you have been through this so many times with your sister. This is nothing new, and you have to find what's missing and remove something that's actively there. Something is actively there in your sister's life that needs to be removed. But yes, you guys will come together, but there is something that must be removed first. But this is not the first time this has happened to you guys. And my team says that you know this, and this is a pattern that repeats many, many times with you guys in many different ways. Not one way, but many different ways. So there is one huge factor in the middle of you two, and you guys probably know what it is. And until that situation is either overcome, worked out, or removed, this bumping of heads, this silence treatment, it will happen again and again and again and again. That's what I got for you, sweetheart.
I'm smiling because I got something similar. The first card I got was yes. Second card I got is also a yes. Remember, these cards are no or yes, and I got it in the yes direction. And it says golden opportunity, clouds lifting, clear skies. So it seems that there's been something, a lot of confusion, a lot of clouds between the two of you. They're lifting, but the work here is to keep it clear and lift. A lot of transparency is needed. And the third answer is whatever you do, the results will be lasting. So it's a yes, but you also have to make it work for this to remain a yes forever, for the endurance, for it to be lasting. So it is a yes, but don't take these if it happens for granted. It's a work in progress, and keep working on making it be a yes for the rest of the time. That's what I got for you.
Great. Thank you. Gosh, that was great, you two. And okay, so I have I have ES's question and Quiltessa. So Thomas and I will do Quiltessa, and then ES is down at the bottom of the stard. So ES is next. So and Hershe, you are talking about my sister. What you are saying applies to my sister. I'm talking about someone who I took care of like a daughter at one time.
Mm-hmm.
So, okay.
Yep. Still a yes.
So, okay. So, Thomas, we're doing Quiltessa. Will the second half of this year be better than the second half of the year than the first half? I'm going to say.
So Hershe does call me brother, but we're not blood, but we are very close. So first says no way, reversed. So that's like a yes way. And then as closer to the time, well, the second half of the year is here. I think so in reverse. So I'm going to say it's leaning towards a little bit better than the first. And if your first half of the year was awful, it can only go up from there.
Okay. Well, Tessa, I got this weird answer that is contradictory. And I'm going to lean into it. I got a no, but the additional information is the anchor of fortune successfully drops from the ship of change as it's rocked wildly by the stormy waves of love. Expect well-deserved success and luck, stabilizing your life in the long term. So this is one of those things. If you decide, Quiltessa, that it's going to be better, it is absolutely freakingly going to be better. So, and then you work at that. That's the energy that you put toward it. So if you want the second half of the year to be better, expect it, put that message out there, and the universe will deliver. So thank you, Quiltessa. All right. ES is next, and then Miss Charlotte for Thomas and I. So, and Heather is putting in links in the chat, so thank you. And did you just drop your cards, Hershe? Okay.
Nancy says it every time. You're right on time, Nancy.
Will I meet my soulmate this year? So, first card I got is a yes, but it says full of possibility, plenty, creating abundance. So it seems like there is a chance if you are in the right brave of mind, but manifested with the possibility that it's going to bring abundance in your life. And I'm not talking materially, but emotionally as well. So there is a strong indication that it will. Second card is a yes, interestingly. But the third one, it says don't be pressured into acting too quickly.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so don't try to force things. Try to find stability within yourself before trying to jump into finding that person who you think could be your soulmate. But always manifest positivity. From what I got to the cards, there is a strong likelihood that it will, but don't pressure it. Okay, that's what I got for you.
Thanks, Ramon.
No. No. And I say that with a cello attitude. Okay. There is a lot of music going on right now, and what I'm hearing in the background is a cello. That slow, methodical. You have some work to do. Unfortunately, as a shadow reader, I have to trust my gut. And if I'm hearing the cello, that means there is shadow that must be done. We have to slow down. We can't go listen to jazz or soul or bluegrass or something with a beat when a cello is playing, right? We have to stop. We have to breathe, and we have to listen. That mellow, that alto, that low sound that is ringing in roots, right? Listen to your intuition. There is something. It is not the right time. I got a no over here too. So I said, well, why? Right? And no bullshit. The word cello is on this card and on this card. And out of
Oh my
100
God.
cards, how did I pull two different cards from two different stacks that both have music and cello on them is beyond me. Plus, I can also feel that very low sensation, that vibration down, like in the lower extremes, like where you would hear that slow, that sub bass, that woofer, that slow, you hear that before anything else starts, right? You have something in your shadow that is not ready for, what's the word I'm looking for? The emotional challenge. Okay. Being in a relationship is emotionally challenged for anybody. I don't care who you are. I don't care what color you are. I don't care what your sexuality is. I don't care what your creed is. What I'm saying is taking on another human in any shape, form, or fashion in a relationship status is exhausting. It's emotional. It's a roller coaster. It's up, it's down, it's highs, it's lows, to the left, to the right, over, around, all of the above, right? Something in you isn't ready for that kind of orchestra yet because you're still in the cello section. Them strings, and wait. Something is coming, but it's just not the right time right now. And that's what I've got for you.
Thank you, Hershe and Ramon. And ES said the cello makes a beautiful sound. It does. It does. So
Yes.
All right.
Yes, it does.
All right. We have Miss Charlotte, and then and then Kathy Persons. So we will continue to work as best as we can, but I want to be respectful of everybody's time. So Miss Charlotte is present. I registered for Lee Harris's How to Channel course. Will it be beneficial for me? And ES said, thank you to both of you, Hershe and Ramón.
Miss Charlotte, it says, of course, maybe in reverse, and yeah. So anything that you can do to better yourself, better your abilities, is going to be beneficial to you. Keep that mind going.
Mm-hmm. All right. So, Miss Charlotte, do you want me to add a gay BFF to the end of this? Because I got, yep, and I got by all means. And what's interesting is I could have told you that before pulling the cards. So, and the gay BFF card is okay, bitch, I raised you better than this. No. To which I would say, if you are okay, so here's I'm gonna get snappy with this. Yeah, Miss, the amazing Miss Hershe actually thwarped her fan. Miss Charlotte, if you get in your way, it's not going to help. Take stuff in, and what's important is that you understand that this is Lee Harris's version on how to channel. You take the information from that class, filter it through the Miss Charlotte filter, and apply it. Because if you're going to try to do it just the Lee Harris way, you're going to run into problems. So you do it the Miss Charlotte well, but take
Say that again.
Some of the good stuff. Say that again. If you try to do it the Lee Harris way, it's not going to work. If you filter it through the Miss Charlotte filter, you will be able to apply what you need to, and it will help give you additional insight. So, does that need a fan tour, Hershe? Girl,
that
please.
Sounds wonderful.
So, and I have told Miss Charlotte if they ever want to come on live that I would be glad to host. They're not going to do that, so it's okay. So anyhow, thank you, Miss Charlotte. All right, Kathy Persons is up. I hurt my eye. Will my full vision come back? Ramón, are you ready?
That's so funny. I'm sorry. Just because this is what I got. I got this card that says, no, having blind spots, what you see isn't real. It's just a play of words at blind spots. Will my full vision come back? It's going to be a work in progress, because the second card I got is get more information. And the third one, be practical. So the focus on this is just make sure that you're following the healing process, but it seems that it's going to take some time. It's going to be a work in progress. Just make sure that whatever you're doing in the healing process, it goes towards full recovery very soon. That's what I got for you.
Nice.
So what I want to say is that you cannot find diamonds if you don't crack some coal, if you don't break some walls, if you don't dig into the pressure. You don't amplify other senses until you lose something, right? Mm-hmm. I'm not saying this as a loss whatsoever. What I'm seeing is a gain. Something is coming full, but it might not be exactly what you're looking for or expecting, okay? So I actually got to know. Wait, hold on, listen. A hurricane only passes passion through a subside. Until you see the true state of being, your heart won't open to the unique opportunity before you. In order to find a diamond, you have to crush something, right? So honestly, what I want you to remember is that there is a hidden gem within you, and to lose something means that something gains something. So the visual may be tampered, may be hard. It may even be where you have to wear a patch or something, or darker glasses. I have to wear rose-colored glasses because of a eye problem, but something else intensified because of that lack. So do not take it as a shortcoming. Work on seeing what steps up to pick up the weight that you thought you lost. That's what I got for you, sweetie.
Thank you, Kathy. I would like to know if the Soul Freedom Oracle, Rebecca Gilberto, the Yana Verse, and if Julie Hommel are, if you are here. So if you can let me know. And ES dropped this in a little bit earlier. And Ramón and Hershe. ES said, when we do meet, it will be beautiful music. And
Yes.
100%.
that is the right attitude. So, excuse me, I was pointing. That's that's the right attitude. Okay, we've got all of the people are here. Thank you. So Thomas, you and I have the Ananya verse, and then my Soul Freedom Oracle will be Hershe and Ramón. So, and will I make money this year?
3 pluses and 2 blanks, so you'll make money. And I have these die. 2 faces are plus, 2 faces are minus, and 2 faces are blank. Yeah.
I got 2 no's and 1 yes, which tells me not yet, yes, but then no. And part of that is it's not going to come in as freely as you expect it to. But it is an important thing that you pay attention to. It's like when you're looking at fruit on a tree or fruit on the vine, you have to pay attention to it and know when you actually can harvest it for when it's at its peak. Because if you let it go too long, then it can spoil on the vine. If you go too early, you're not going to get all of the beauty in that. So I would say there could be a couple of periods of drought, but then that when you are meeting that, it's going to be partially by chance and because you are actually putting yourself out there and you're letting people know the skills that you have to offer them. So thank you. And then, okay, we have Soul Freedom Oracle. Do I need to cut my parents out of my life, clear my karma to be successful in my business?
Let's see.
Okay, so as somebody that has actually suffered this, somebody feeling that me being cut out of their life was the best thing for them, and they're actually flourishing, and this is somebody that I love. I even brought them into this world. I have to honor this card when it hits the floor because it's at your door. Yes, yes. And there is no consequence to this. There's a gain. I know that does not sound like something that a mother that's missing her child would say, but I have to say yes. I have to say that sometimes when we have to put us first, everything, everyone must wait. It's not a permanent cutout. My son isn't permanently cut out of my life. He's doing it for something for himself. He's 24 years old. You're grown. You can absolutely do it. Make your ground, your boundaries, and then you guys can come back together when you're both in a healthier place. So unfortunately, I have to say yes.
Okay. Thanks, Hershe.
So I got kind of like mixed messages with these cards. First one I got is choose a new direction. So this could be a possibility that to move away towards that direction that you want to be able to clear yourself. Second card I got is no. Blows up in your face, explosive combo, broken. So we got kind of like a yes, no, and a maybe. Yeah. So in this case, just weigh your choices. You know your family better than we do, but at the end, these are people who are close to you. Sometimes we need to find our own space to be able to clear from pressure, karmic situations. It's healthy to try and to want to find your own space, but just keep in mind that that these decisions that you make don't have a long lasting effect, that it can affect you down the road in relationship to your family, because you don't want it to turn in a negative opposite way and then create more negativity when the intention in the first place was to find positive. So just weigh your options. You know your family better than we do. Just be wise, connect with your higher power to be able to find what's best for you, and always follow your gut. You know yourself and your loved ones better. Just whatever decisions you make, just make sure it's one that feels right for you, and don't look back. Just go forward. That's what I got for you.
Yeah. Thank you both. All right. Rebecca is up, and then Julie Hamill is our last reading. So, and Soul Freedom Oracle said, thank you, Hershe and Ramon. That was really helpful. And yes, Heather, healthy boundaries are very important. Yes. So Rebecca wants to know, will my daughter Katie marry? Well,
Depends on the day.
depends on the day.
Depends on the person.
Yeah.
Except your fate. You're asking about Katie's fate. You're having a laugh. So it's up in the wind, and don't push your daughter to marry. She'll find the person that's correct for her.
Yeah. I'm typing a message. And Rebecca did say, you are so right and funny. So I
The cards can be funny.
negative, no way. And I don't think Katie is ready to get married, because Katie has other things that are going on. Katie's actually got it just generally feels that Katie's got some other things that she's working on, and that may not be up her alley right now. And I could also pull a ask your gay BFF. So Rebecca, is it okay to give you a really blunt card? I'm just verifying. So I just want one child married. Well, okay. She'll, I don't know how many kids you have, but oh hell no. Okay. I won't. I won't. Thank you, Rebecca. Appreciate it. And by the way, we did get this from Star Midnight. Gerald, please let the readers know. Now that I think about it, it is true what they said about Jamaya. I had to think about it. Jamaya, and that is really, really wonderful feedback. Thank you. And and Rebecca said, "Hell yes, they want one."
Thank you. Thank you.
And it's like, honey, the first step is admitting that.
No. Yes. No. Yes.
So it's never gonna fucking happen.
Like, no. Yes.
Ask your gay BFF. So, anyhow, yes, there you go. It ain't fucking never gonna happen. So, anyhow. All right. And so Julie Hamill is our last reading. And I did see Jonathan Daly come in. And by the way, Heather, Soul Alchemy with Indigo Jaguars, popped between chats. Thank you, Heather. So, and Julie Hamill. Will I meet my soulmate within the next 3 months? Thank you. We've got a lot of soulmate questions. So.
Holy shit. No. But they want me to read you something, right? It says no, emphatically. The bird of happiness is preparing something surprisingly delightful for you, but if you don't stop rushing him, it's not happening. Down the road, there is something unexpected, a successful connection that you can't see because you're not ready to be flawless. The feeling of completion is not complete with you yet. You are gifted by fate, and you have a very exquisite tool en route to you. Until you learn to find this, you will not be ready. So eventually you will need to find an efficient self-realization. Here's what it is. Just remember that hard work beats talent. Talent doesn't beat hard work. You got a little bit of work to do on yourself, but you are deserving of that work. And then that vibration is going to jump astronomically through the roof. And somebody is going to want to jump on that environment, that vibration, and that frequency because it's one of a kind and it's just for you. So wait patiently while they are being led to you.
So Hershe, I got the same card.
Oh my God.
No. Same card, exactly the same card from the same deck. From the Book of Answers, I got absolutely not. And the third one it's also a no. It says shady deals, dark road, moonlighting to get by. So we have here the moon, and the moon's associated with confusion, illusions. You have work to do, and you will meet your soulmate down the road. Our soulmate is in this world somewhere, and if there is possibilities that we can cross path, but first of all we have to be grounded and feel satisfied with ourselves to be able to share life with someone, because it's a big responsibility. But right now it's not clear. It says no and absolutely not, but also there is work that needs to be done in your case. So just use this opportunity to prepare and grow for when that special moment comes. That's what I got for you.
Wow. Thank you both. Thank you, everyone, very much for joining us for this session of Yes or No readings. And this has been Hershe, Ramón, Thomas, and Tarot Stash. And please do me the thing, if you are watching this on the playback, feel free to leave a comment. Look in the description for the links to all of my amazing guest channels. And the
YouTubey. The YouTubey things like Hershe say.
Yes, do the YouTube. Absolutely. I should come up with an animated thing for the do the YouTubey things. Right. With Hershe's voice.
Mm-hmm.
So, and then I would have to
I think that just sounds absolutely phenomenal, Gerald.
And use that photo that you use in the intro. That'll be awesome.
Yes, I can totally do that.
Just to give it some teeth.
No, the Yondom will decide that. Hold on.
Oh, the Yondom. Yes, the Yondom. So, yeah. Oh, my
It's the
God.
best that
You're
we've
supposed to
looked.
be on my side, Uni. I got a
I
yes
am.
for y'all and a no for me. So apparently I'm outvoted.
Oh, my gosh.
Looks like I'm crawling into bed with this one. Okay, let's go.
Well, make sure you take your Yondom.
Always. I never leave home without it.
There
Crazy.
you go. Imelda
I signed my
is
case
here.
this
Hi,
morning.
Imelda. And by the way, if you missed the introduction video and the funniness with this, stick around because I'm going to show the special outro video. So
There's more.
there's more. Thanks, everybody. Bye.
Bye,
Blessings
guys.
to all.